Co-Pestrekam Jaga Mission Director ka National Health Mission ka Sarkar Jilla ne kasi baar kata ga pratrek uluber aja arplai ka Rakhe ka World Tuberculosis Day ka bala long hasu sutham auditorium haring kar ka jingdal lang ki doctor ki nurse ba ka kong amperin do ka badairu commentary ka badi khmi ya ka kot ka khia akpo ka jilla kapang padeng ka bakila bu mentau stem ka de yes we can end TB lani ho nilabat pen kot ya ka jingpang TB hakate ka si la yo ka jingpriang sobhan da ka Dr. SS Nongbri ka badai ka Joint Mission Director NHM ka jilla ka jingkran lingkot no Ram Kumar SIS Mission Director NHM ka Dr. H Lindam ka ba ka DHS MI Bat Usampat Kumar IS Principal Secretary ka Health and Family Welfare.
Ram Kumar, that the reduction of tuberculosis and the awards that the different districts received is correct, then I will tell you from the ground that yes, it is correct. I am an MLA, I've been in the system for long. There was a time where I literally buried a whole family, all succumbing to tuberculosis. In 2014, 15, 16, a whole family was eliminated. And I saw that elimination before my eyes. And as an MLA, I assigned a few factors to that huge elimination of one family. It's very close to me, to tuberculosis. The first thing, the denial. Amazingly, tuberculosis, sir, is not a disease of the poor. Those sisters from Rapsbun have correctly identified tuberculosis spares no one. It's just that the rich have the wherewithal to deal with the disease and can afford to keep the disclosure to themselves because they have the wherewithal. Now, what do we do? What about people who do not have and have no choice and are declared as an area where tuberculosis is prevalent? I have seen some of those families suffer. And yes, tuberculosis has been not such a big killer in my observation as an MLA. So it is correct. And that was why I was asking the officers, what are the parameters of evaluation for reduction? And in the brief interaction, I would support that declaration, but we are far from completion. So you're saying that there's a 40% reduction in East Khasis, which means we need to work on that 60. The Chief Minister, the Council of Ministers, under the leadership of this very educated team of officials and a big support of doctors, so many doctors, I told idea. So sad I can't take you by name, call you by name, but take it for granted that I thank each and every one of you. You are the leaders, who can take us to that complete eradication and say, yes, we can eliminate tuberculosis by 2025. And it is correctly placed. What is a government? What is a team of bureaucrats and a team of doctors without community participation? That's where people like Father Karsaki and others come in. This change of approach from thinking that the government can do everything to saying that government cannot do anything without community participation is a change that probably pinched everyone up on that ladder. But we are now a matured community. This nation is a matured community. And that's why you have the Honorable Prime Minister declaring and taking a stand and saying Mukt TV in whatever terminology that he has used. Pradhan Mantri TV Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. Doesn't really matter what that means. But we understand that even the Prime Minister is concerned. And I want to share with you one observation that I made soon after I became the Health Minister. I got a message on my WhatsApp which said, "Madam, can I meet you?" So, as usual, I'm a very friendly person. I allow people to communicate freely with me on all social media platforms. And I said, "Yeah, tell me, who are you?" This was just about 4 days back, one day after we started the assembly session. This message came from an individual that said, "Madam, I have not received any assistance from the government. Can I meet you?" I was very touched, because here is the community which has owned its government and has taken a bold step to say that if we, the citizens, feel the need of an intervention, we should directly communicate to those sitting in those high chairs in that cabinet. So I told this person, "Yes, please come and meet me." Literally, I don't know what he's talking about, because though I have been an MLA for long in the system, and I am aware that there is a DOTS program, I'm also aware that there are several challenges that still need to be addressed. And my health center at Demsenyong and Malki, the UHCs at Demsenyong and Malki, are very familiar with my aggressive intervention. Not because I want to get any doctor or any nurse or any person in the system into trouble, but because we want to make things work. We want to achieve that target along with you. Fortunately, this one term, I have come back to government, but I was in the opposition where I learned a lot. And that learning has brought me here. And hence I say, God has sent me on a mission. And I'm here to complete that mission. I cannot do it alone, but with all of your help and all of your collaboration and cooperation, I would like to see the tenure of my ministership in the Health and Family Welfare Department to yield the correct results. I forgot to thank the one. Who is this one person? Who the hell does she think she is? But let me tell you, it doesn't matter who I am. I have been elected by my people to sit in this position and to try and see whether we can achieve all of these things that you have so beautifully presented in your presentation. 2,749 TB patients is the target that you and I have. It's not that you have, we have. We need to try and check this total, try and see whether we can reduce it further. And I am sure that if each of us put in all our sincerest efforts, there is no reason why we should not be able to achieve. The district doctors, so nice to meet you. So happy to see that you come to a stage to collect a reward. That reward is symbolic of the appreciation that not just the government of Meghalaya has of your work, but also the government of India has of your work. We can keep collecting these laurels and display them in our offices or places of work, or gauge media coverage. But at the end of the day, at the ground, what is the transformation? That to your and my conscience is more relevant. I will work hard. Yes, we will involve the communities. Yes, we will involve the doctors, the nurses. Rakspun students walk from my house every morning. By 7 o'clock they wake me up because they go to class. And they're bubbly and, chatty, and I say, okay, it's 7 o'clock, time to rise. Because the Rakspun kids walk right in front of my gate to go to their institution. Hard-working young people, wonderfully prepared program there. You scared me a bit by saying, don't cough in public. I will be very scared. Now if somebody is coughing, will I get TB? No. Your research is stronger than my understanding. But I feel that there's no harm in shaking a person's hand if he or she is suffering from TB. Why will I be afraid? What is the point of having these champions here if all of us will be wanting to put tuberculosis patients inside their closets? No. We will fight. We will give them hope. Because I have traveled and sat with TB patients again and again and again, and I'm still breathing and I'm alive, and I won my last election. Which means we need to correct the perceptions. I don't believe that if I shake a tuberculosis patient's hand, I run the risk of having TB. No, I don't believe it. So, like our young champion said, she's a nurse, right? You're a nurse. And your supervisor didn't allow you to go back